Good morning, everyone. So I'm Damien. I'm the CEO of Praxy.ai. We do AI models for medical language understanding. Please excuse my voice. We haven't invented solutions for not getting cold, but I will do my best. So the current challenges we are addressing is that when you go see the doctor, basically you will see that he's keyboarding a lot. Maybe you will have the impression that he's not looking at you. And that's also a big pain point for the healthcare practitioners. The medical documentation takes them around 2 hours per day, varies per medical specialty. And it's also the first cause of burnout for them, 56% of burnout. The third pain point that we address is that currently most of the electronic health records are made of raw text, which cannot be used for therapeutic monitoring, neither for collecting structured data for medical research, which is a €50 billion industry worldwide. And the fourth pain point we address is that many diseases, I call them rare diseases, and especially neurological disorders, are very long to diagnose, mostly because we don't have the right data on time. The solution that we'll design is, the main solution is a medical scribe that transcribes medical consultation, but not only, it structures the information, does the medical coding. I will launch a small video. So it works, let's say, at the physical office, but also remotely, also during a mobile visit. It will generate a structured summary. Something important is what we call anti-hallucination system. We have designed AI models to control the quality of the medical notes, and that helps the doctors to know what he should check in priority. Also, we extract structured data, but we pinpoint the source of the data, meaning we have a full traceability, which is useful or necessary to secure the technology, and also for medical research, for the clinical research assistant and so on. We have data models for close to 50 medical specialties. We have worked with 30 hospitals so far to have the best data model for each medical specialty. So as I said, you can use it in various contexts. The main context will be at the hospital or at the office. So from the transcription in 20 seconds, it will generate the structured medical note with a plan that is adapted to each specialty. And well, we improve data quality over time, of course. It's not only about summarizing. You need to have many structured data. So far, we have, let's say, listed 1,000 medical entities for which we trained our model on generating synthetic data. We'll come back to that. Yeah, so medical notes is just one part. Structured data is another great part. Our business model is a bit singular. We are not using ChatGPT APIs or OpenAI APIs. We train or retrain. We didn't train from scratch the LLMs, but we fine-tune them, high pipelines, and we train from scratch all the speech recognition engine. Not many companies do it. We have 10 AI engineers and doctors in the team now. And how do we train a speech recognition model, given that the medical knowledge is so far, it's 160,000 medical words per language. So we created synthetic data set for that with all the medical language that we can find per language. So that's why we need speech synthesis as well, which will be included in other products. So summarization, chatbot is also a technology we use for, let's say, medical advices with the medical knowledge societies. And anti-hallucination system is something very important to guarantee the quality. Also, given that it's our models and they are rather small, they are on average 400 times smaller than OpenAI models, our operating cost is extremely low, and we can do all the offer on-premise. And in the future, the coming future, most hospitals and software editors want to have the offer on-premise and not just buying OpenAI APIs, which, by the way, are not legal for healthcare in France. Thank you for your attention, and happy to answer your question. One question, or maybe.
Very interesting project. I have a question. Are you thinking about integrating speech recognition if it comes to neurodegenerative disease like depression, Parkinson, Alzheimer? So to create an algorithm or to implement algorithms?
Yeah, so you mean working on the voice signal, the spectrograms, and so yeah, we have at the moment, so we start with voice, text, and we are rather quickly expanding to multimodal models for multiple sclerosis, but image plus text. We could do voice plus text. We have some requests for that in surgery, just voice plus text. So our business model is indeed to expand on that. We start from the medical language and then expand to multimodal.
Thank you for the presentation. So you said you didn't use LLM like OpenAI, etc. You build your own. You train your own NLP model. So you don't have problems with big LLMs. But how do you address the good stuff about LLM, like ability to generate fluent text to give an answer, for instance?
We use LLM, just speech recognition is not LLM, data extraction is not LLM, different model, but summarization is LLM. We use several ones, but including mixed role. It's just that we fine-tune it to increase exhaustivity, reduce hallucinations, and then the LLM will have 4 to 8% of hallucinations on the summarization task. So then we power it with another BERT model, which is an anti-hallucination system connected to database, etc. And that corrects the output of the LLM, make another LLM work. But yes, we do. Summarization is made by LLM.
Okay.
It's the only technology that you can use for summarization.
Okay, thank you.
For the speech recognition part, so you train your own speech recognizer, you mentioned. I have 2 questions about that. So the data set is something that you have internally. Is it usable by someone else? Is it open source, or can you pay for it? And second thing, how does it impact to have your own speech recognizer when you then deploy to your own app? How does it work when you use your own speech recognizer? Does it have to be very small? Does it still work well?
Yeah, so several questions. The speech recognition model, we sell it as APIs, SaaS or on-premise to other software editors. Actually, we are more a wide brand company. We are being integrated in the biggest software in France, but it's white brand. So they will not say it's Praxy.ai. And the data set, I could open source some parts to help the research. We have discussion with the Health Data Hub for that. So if you're interested, why not? But it's our main asset. We work like 6 months we cloned 3,000 voices to build it. And all the data, to have all the medical knowledge is not easy to build. So it's the main asset of the company, actually. Yeah. But it's white brand, so we can say they are client, but you have the biggest one in France, which starts with a C. You have other ones. We have pilots with a subsidiary of La Poste, Maincare, to replace. Actually, our business model relies on the fact that we will be able to replace Microsoft Nuance solution, which was quite 20 billion euro by Microsoft, but which is selling at an extremely high price. 80 euro for the speech recognition, 150 for the medical scribe, which will represent, just for France, and it's a small market, 350 to 700 million market. We are selling at a much more affordable price for the same performance, or even better. We are doing benchmark to Nuance at the moment.
How many languages is covered?
Well, we depends on the level of retraining, but we focus and we put a lot of effort on French, Spanish, Belgian Dutch, German, Swiss German, Portuguese and Italian.